foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Hey, here we go. I got you.
Check, walk 54, walk 54.
What we got?
Check your hot read.
Under. What are you?
Here's Foles. Just keeping the play alive. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Jim. Let's go.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Foles.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
He's got the hook up to Lee. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from out running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Just like that. 13. Hey, dude.
Foles. And that is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Josh Adams, the Eagles' leading rusher as a rookie last year. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check three. Slant.
They run on 2nd down with Adams. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you planning to move the ball against this defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play should...
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep is DJ Chark. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Now Foles. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Fournette, a 1st down carry. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Foles looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. A shotgun give to Fournette. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Say, orbit.
Now back to throw. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Panthers will take over at the 20-yard line.
What up, though?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
Cowboys look like something tonight, boy. On Green Bay, hey, 24-0. Who you playing? Oh, the Jaguar?
gonna post it on my ass.
The age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'll be back.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line. 180. Gun. Great.
I'm coming after you. Hey, check back. Echo. I'm coming after you.
They'll try the air now with Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The carry for Adams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Newton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. K'Wan Short picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Taking on the midfield logo. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Hey, 180. Squeeze, double.
On first down, this is Adams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Eluding the pressure right. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says is just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was 4th among all NFL quarterbacks. He can still tote the mail.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Adams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Adams. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, that's it. Right to the 3. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Wide. Get wide. 8.
On 2nd down now, it's Adams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Newton. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down...
How you going to tell me that my motherfucking stream ain't on? I'm looking at his on air right now. All right, bro.
What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And getting our first update now from Nashville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Oh, no, he's going to just let him down right now.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
He bring in that safety.
Right. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, here's Adams. And this one also slow and developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Forced out to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Newton on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this 2nd half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now Adams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Single. Watch it. Get it.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Buying time to his left. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch the safety creep.
And they'll run it here with Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Oh, yeah.
Once more, Adams on 1st down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I don't know how that weak-ass man stopped
on the
from moving the
there.
ball.
They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This should be good.
On 2nd down. It's
like,
I'm
talking about when I say it's stopping me from moving the ball, I literally mean, like, I can't move this motherfucker.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
There. Come on.
Lined up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there and only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Fucking screen.
Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 12 on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Man, you hard to work with, boy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Allen, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Where you going now?
Out of throw. Flushed out right. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football? And there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
How you say that?
He said Brandon's awful.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Fuck Brandon. Bitch ass nigga. I'm mad at Cooper. Nah, I'm mad at Cooper and nigga's money. That nigga a hoe, cuz.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
I don't blame you today. I want to get that nigga a bitch ass thing. Bitch, come to get it. Take it, hoe.
On the give, it's
God, make the fucking block over there, man.
Nothing there.
Look at that.
No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
Nigga find out who's getting put. Come on, bro. What's the email, my nigga?
That's it.
This is y'all, bro. For real.
Here we go.
What's your email, fam?
They'll run again with Adams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Only is right.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter play.
Yeah, my nigga. I'm gonna be frustrated fucking with you, bro. Come on, man. That's not the call. You and do all this. Are you seeing now?
They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The Bills.
They'll run with a big man. This is Adams.
Saints.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Give him the coach and the Bills.
On the toss, this is Adams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Don't get your demo, boy.
They fake the give. Newton escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
No, get your ass over there and sit, man.
We've seen these defenses making up opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 3rd down, Newton.
The Cowboys look good tonight.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Damn,
a play like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. because this offensive quarterback, the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
I'm going to tell you that 3 times.
They set up the screen to Booker. And he will lose yardage here back to his...
Here we is. Mine says it's on.